Hey guys, wanted to do a quick video on my reverb. This is the KISS V2 reverb that I have. A few people have asked me questions about kind of my setup on this, and I'll just run through it quickly. This is a Foxeer Predator I'm running, outstanding camera. The VTX system is UNIFY. I have a Pagoda Pro antenna from Foxeer. This is an awesome antenna. It's really cheap too. It's like, I think it's like 10 bucks or so. The motors I'm running right now are the F40 V2s, the Pro Edition. These are really outstanding motors. The low end torque is crazy on these. Run with some Cyclone 5046 V2s. It's just crazy power. Obviously the KISS V2. The interesting thing I'm doing right now is I'm running Spedix ESCs. I think BLheli 32-bit. Really the reason why I was running or switched my 24 amps to these is to help with the motor and prop combo. I felt like the 24 amps were limiting the power output, so that's the reason why I wanted to give these a shot, and they work really well, to be quite honest. I'm running a Crossfire system with the L-shape antenna. I do have a diamond antenna. This kind of helps. I haven't any issues mounting it like this. So a couple of things that I know people will ask is, what do I notice? Well, prop wash is definitely better. It's a little bit more smoother than the KISS V1 stuff, I think. And that's about it. I mean, it's a really good FC. Now, in terms of if you would buy it or not, me going forward, I'll probably keep buying the V2 stuff just because the V1 stuff is being basically phased out. So I'll continue to use the V2 stuff and probably give you an update on that, on what I think about it going forward in a couple of weeks after I spent a little bit more time on it. Right now I'll just show you kind of my PIDS and my rates. So here goes my settings, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. See ya. Okay guys, so I'm going to run through this really quickly. This is kind of the initial screen layout. KISS V2 reverb, running the T-Motors Pro V2 24 kV. So Crossfire standard settings here. My PIDS, I will say the default PIDS that come with the KISS run really well on the reverb, so I would give that a shot if you're as a baseline. If my PIDS don't work, use the default ones. They're really nice. But just so everyone knows, this I tune my quad. I overtune it to a certain extent just because I like the feel of it, the stick feel to it. So this is really pushing the limits in terms of my PIDS. So this probably won't work for you. You might have to dial back down these PIDS, just an FYI. Rates, same rates I've kind of used, maybe here, tweaks here or there. RC curve, pretty normal stuff. If I have a few tips on my other video that I did on the Alien. So go ahead and check that out. I'll put a link in the description if you have an Alien or if you want to try those PIDS. These PIDS, it's up to you. Again, this is just a baseline or a point of reference. These might not be optimal for your setup. For the general settings, I am running, so as you could tell, my main command is 1063. I do use an idle switch. I am running D-Shot 600. Honestly, with the ESCs, I could go with these ESCs, Spedix 30 amp BLheli ESCs, I could go up to 1200, and I did try that. I just didn't feel a difference, so I just went back down to 600 just for the sake of, I know there isn't that much of a difference, and I know how D-Shot 600 is. There hasn't been any issues so far. I might move up to 1200 later, or when I do get the KISS ESCs, obviously I'll try the 2400. But very minimal difference from 6 to 1200, what I'm finding. So high, this is pretty much the default, that when you get the KISS FC, it's going to be high filter here, and then in the advanced settings there's going to be adaptive filter enable. So definitely enable this. This helps you a lot with mid throttle vibrations and such. Yaw, pretty much standard, all that. So nothing else really too exciting. I know a lot of people like looking at my rates. These are the rates I've been using for quite a while now. They work for me. Find what works for you, but I just haven't found it. I haven't found something that is more optimal than these rates for me. So you could look. It's nothing crazy. 1100, around 900. Y'all, I don't like running crazy rates. You just lose your orientation pretty quickly, and you just can't see what's going on. So those are my rates. TBA, again, nothing crazy here, running the default stuff. The only thing I'll say is that I bumped this up to 0.43. Again, this is just pretty much pushing the limits. You could, if you're seeing high-end throttle oscillations, you could drop this down to 40 and then give it a shot, or you might just have to retune this entire gig. And that's about it. So yeah, hope it helps. I know a few people have asked me for this stuff. I'm willing to share it. There's no secrets with me. So if you have any questions, just leave in the comments below, and have a good one.